Christy gave Rachel a hug. "Come on," she said. "This is all because of Jack Frost, and we will find the last magical object and stop him. Let's go say hello to Jen and Ginny, and then try to decide what to do." But then they walked up to Jen and Ginny. The teenagers were in the middle of a big argument. "I don't want to give the silly speech," Jen was saying. "What's the point of it anyway?" "What speech?" asked Rachel. Jen and Ginny glanced at her, but they didn't even smile. "We have written this speech about the summer friends camp," said Ginny. "All about how successful it's been and how much fun we all had, blah blah blah." "You can't give the speech," Jen went on, glaring at Ginny. "I don't care about the camp or the speech," Ginny snapped back. "You should do it." They both crossed their arms and turned their backs on each other. Rachel and Kirsty exchanged a worried look. "Everyone is acting like they don't care about anyone else," said Rachel, feeling a lump in her throat as she thought about her dad. "Or about anything else," said Kirsty. "And it is all because of Jack Frost and his goblins." Jen and Ginny marched off in opposite directions, and Rachel sank down on a nearby log and sighed. "I'm starting to worry that Jack Frost might really beat us this time," she said in a gloomy voice. Suddenly something beside the log caught her eye. It was a small water cooler, and it was glowing. Rachel jumped to her feet. "Kirsty," she cried, "that's magic." The girls knelt down beside the little water cooler and opened the lid together. Out fluttered Clare the caring fairy, shivering a little. "Hello," she said in a bright voice, rubbing her hands together. "Thanks for letting me out. It is so chilly in there." She was wearing a romper covered in red roses, a sky blue jacket, and a pair of brown ankle boots. Her gleaming auburn hair hung loosely to her shoulders. "Hello, Clare," said Kirsty, feeling excited to see the last of the friendship fairies. "You will warm up soon. It's another hot day here in Rainspell." Rachel let out a sigh, and Clare looked around at the angry faces of the people at the barbecue. A frown creased her forehead. "It might be a warm day, but the mood here looks as cold as ice," she said. "Everyone is grumpy with one another," said Rachel. "They just want everything their own way." "I have to get my magical mood ring back from Jack Frost and the goblins," said Clare. "It's the only way to make sure that people care about one another again. Please, girls, will you help me?" "Of course," said Kirsty and Rachel together. "Where should we start looking?" asked Kirsty, glancing around and seeing the crowd of people had started waving and pointing at someone. "Oh, someone very special must have arrived." Rachel looked over too and saw that Jen and Ginny were going to get a table and chair. "He has to be able to sit and eat in comfort," she heard Ginny say to Jen. A man scurried over to the crowd with an umbrella. "Are you feeling hot too?" he called out, shoving the people aside. "This would shade you from the sun. I've got a plate of hot dogs for you," a woman said, pushing her way into the crowd. "I thought you might be hungry." "Who is the amazing visitor?" asked Kirsty in astonishment. Cushions. Voices were calling out. "How is he feeling? Here's a footstool. Let me care for him." Can we do anything to make you feel happier? The girls heard Ginny ask. Why does everyone care about this visitor so much? Asked Rachel. He must be someone very special to make all these people fuss over him and his feelings. Yes, said Kirsty, frowning. It's even stranger than you think about how uncaring they've all been to one another. Who could he be? But the crowd was tightly packed around the mystery visitor, and the girls couldn't see anything. We have to find out who he is, said Rachel, but how?